you may notice that something is different, and what's different is the fact that I'm getting no gameplay footage. No, I am. Okie doke. Now you may notice something different. Okay. Not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I don't know what you mean by that, YouTube. I don't know what you mean by that. I'm sending you 10,000 kilobits per second. 10 megabits per second as per your recommendations. So hopefully we're not having any issues with buffering. If we are, I'm going to be quite sad. Today's going to be a little bit more relaxed. I don't have much of an idea of what else to do. I'm going to continue to you know, deface the mountain. I'm going to continue on mountaintop removal. That's the idea. Okay, hang on. Performance impact. Okay. You know what? This is fine. So yeah, we're just gonna continue to deface the mountain. How's it going, zombie? And then on top of that, I'm gonna be taking fairly frequent breaks. Just short, like 1-2 minute breaks. You know, doing laundry. Gotta get chores done. You know. That's just how it goes. We're gonna be just hanging out today, not doing anything too bombastic, which is okay, I think. I think eventually something I want to do is I want to start working on preparing for, you know, enchanting. That's going to be pretty important. Whoops. Especially considering I'm just going to be burning through tools. Like about right now, I'd say. Oh, I still have 23 durability. Is the stream buffering at all? I'm seeing an error on YouTube saying that it's not receiving enough video. I should be sending enough. Like, I'm sending 10 megabits per second. So, and I don't have the stream up anywhere. I might pull it up on my phone real quick. So, just so I can see, hey, is this actually a problem, or is YouTube just being a goofy guy? Oh, it looks fine. Outside of YouTube compression just being super lossy, which is just the case if you're a channel as small as mine, that's just kind of how YouTube's compression works. It uses the less lossy compression algorithms on the larger channels, ones that, you know, need to look better. And then the smaller ones that are taking up a larger chunk of the bandwidth, you know, just because of the sheer amount of people sending video to YouTube at once. The smaller channels get less priority because they're getting less watch time, as such generating less profit. And so they get the worst compression algorithm, but the compression algorithm that yields smaller file sizes, lower bandwidth, but at the same time smaller space, or it's taking up less space. That's the trade-off. So, but you know, it looks fine, and I'm recording it, so I'll get the full quality, just on my external hard drive. So, yeah, it'll be all good. It'll be all good. Whoops. This new mouse that I got, as with the keyboard that I got, they're both much more sensitive than the peripherals, that's what they're called, that I was using before. Previously, I was using a wired Logitech G502, which I do like that mouse a lot. I just wanted to go wireless, just because I've been cable managing, and there's no real awesome way to cable manage a mouse and a keyboard, at least not one that I wanted to spend time working into. It was just more worth it to drop the $250 on a wireless keyboard and mouse. So that's where my priorities are, I guess. And the keyboard I was using, I wanted to upgrade anyway. I was using my university that I graduated from was giving away these keyboards that were like used at library PCs, and they're like those basic Dell keyboards, and they're fine. And I mean, I've used them on most of the videos that are on this channel. Like they're fine keyboards for what they are. Like they're not made for gaming. Certainly not for FPS, but also not for you know, the more casual games that I play. And also, they're just, you know, they're nice to type on. Like I don't mind it at all. I'm not one of those people that's like ride or die for a mechanical keyboard. Like I'll work with a good membrane keyboard. I'm not fixated on being able to use a mechanical keyboard. So, yeah. I guess I never said what keyboard I'm using now. It is a Corsair K65 Plus. It's a 75% keyboard. So I have a custom built 60% mechanical keyboard. That is nice to type on. It has like, I made it my freshman year of university, so this is nearing 4 years ago now. I custom poured a I custom poured a silicon mold or silicone mold to do sound dampening, and I mean it sounded really nice, and it was I mean it's a good keyboard. Like it's a pleasure to type on. The problem is that it's a 60% keyboard. I wanted something that was minimal in space, and I got that, but at the cost of, hey, you have significantly less functionality. To access the keys, you have to press and hold the function keys, and then use the right alt control, like you basically have to press FN and then use keys that are not designated for that purpose. So it was really easy to accidentally fat finger FNW, FNQ, you know, all of the things that would like almost entirely disable some of the keys on the keyboard for some reason. I couldn't quite figure out what the functionality of that was, but I'm sure there was something to it, and I just didn't bother to learn. So that just kind of grew frustrating after a while, and so I downgraded to those Dell keyboards that I was mentioning, and then I'd just been working with those for a couple years, and like I had 5 of them, and I broke 3 of them. 1 of them due to water damage, 2 of them for some jokes on the channel. If I do end up editing this segment, this is where I would post clips of that of the breaking keyboards. You know, me trying too hard to be like Jay Schlatt. No. I fully admit to trying to wear my influences on my sleeve. Trying. Not saying I do. Not saying I execute on that particularly well. I don't think I execute on those influences very well. I don't know. I think I try, or I initially tried too hard to. Can you get out of the way? I think I initially tried too hard to. I don't want to say be like Jay Schlatt, because I'm a different person, but trying to incorporate too much of his style into my videos. But ultimately, that's not me. That isn't me. And so part of where I want to go with this channel is that I just kind of want to, you know, be me, be myself. Not worry about trying to fit into a mold that anybody else wants me to fit into. That's something that I want to do generally in life that I haven't been the best at, but that's okay. You know, always going to be learning this kind of thing. Always going to be learning. I'm just glad we're almost to stone. You know what? Let's make this a hard cutoff. I'm out of inventory space, and I need to go back down and sleep. So I guess we'll kill two birds with one stone here. I learned a trick yesterday from one of my friends. And I can't believe I didn't know this, but what she told me was if you grab, like if I want to get all this dirt up here, let's do it with the leaf litter first. If I want to get all this leaf litter up here, I grab a stack, press and hold shift, and double click. And I guess it only sometimes works. Maybe I was having a skill issue. But yeah, no, that's life-changing knowledge. I actually don't need this many pickaxes in my inventory right now. You know, I'll take a couple. Because we're about to hit stone. Hopefully we do that before we run out of shovel. But yeah. You know what? Let's see. Yeah, I'll stick with frequent. You know, the periods of silence between songs is peaceful. And while I'm not trying to force a very calm environment, that's how it's feeling today, you know? I'm not gonna, you know, laugh up a storm. Hey, we finally hit stone in a layer. Not trying to laugh up a storm, not trying to be absolutely hilarious, just you know, just relaxing. Playing Minecraft. That's I mean, what else is there to do on a Sunday? Whoops. Okay. With this layer done, I'm going to take a break. And I am just going to quick change out some laundry. And I will be right back. Okay. I don't know why that... Is it automatically going to a cut? Oh, no, that's not right. Where are we going? Well, I'll figure that out eventually. But I want a nice... Why are... Okay, hang on. I'm figuring this out right now. Okay. I think it's just the harsh transition where it starts by not detecting the game, and then it detects the game, and then it cuts. Really bizarre how that works. Okay. I'm going to make a decision here. So obviously we have this cutoff here. And then I think I'm going to cut it off here. So we're going to have a right angle at 82, negative 496. Or 495, excuse me. Maybe, perhaps I should make wooden posts at the corners. Yeah, we'll use the birch too, just because I have so much of it, and it differentiates from these posts down here. I actually don't have that much of the birch. Well, I have a huge supply of it up here. But I don't have an axe. Hello. Just gonna punch the tree because I don't have an axe. But I want to get rid of this tree. We'll go up to 124. I should really go get an axe. We're going up to 124. Yep, I can live. I don't have a shield. Oh, let's go into the hornet's nest. One at a time. Oh, there's too many of those. Hello. You're not welcome. I need to get some torches around that birch forest. And also sleep. Did the thunderstorm stop right as I... The thunderstorm stopped right as I got into the bed. Yeah, whatever. I didn't want to sleep anyway. Let's just deposit some of this dirt. Mob drops can go in there, yeah. Can live with that. Leaf litter. Ah, I don't have an established stone chest. We'll go there. I'd love to look into getting a rail network set up so I can make like a subway system over here. I think that'd be pretty neat. Whoops. I didn't think this through. It would be really nice if a spider spawned, so I could get string. Okay. Whoops. Want to make sure I don't die. Love this shadow. Okay. Down I go. And I lived. Hello, friend. I'm just gonna sleep. You want some help, bud? Okay. So there's that. And then I'm going to run out of birch before I am able to make another full spire. Let's not use a sword. At the very least, I should probably make a stone axe. Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna take care of that. I'm gonna get a stone axe for myself. And then once we get the other pillar up, should I connect them with like fence or? That 360 was completely unnecessary. And I think that would be a good place to go mining over there. Just make this abundantly obvious that it's a pitfall. Okay. God damn it. Just turn that into sticks. I'm gonna peer over this edge. Once I mine these 3 trees. Let's replant. In spite of what the title says, I don't hate the environment. There's coal there. More coal. We use some copper. I think over here would be a good secondary location to do mountaintop removal. But, we'll see. We'll see. Wow, I am struggling to get a consistent 100. Is it the shaders? At the very least, the shaders don't... Oh no, I'm still getting choppy. Honestly, it's probably the fact that I'm streaming. Which, like, that makes sense because I'm doing hardware encoding, which is on the GPU, rather than software encoding, which is just on the CPU. So, which is a long-winded way of saying that a lot of my GPU resources are being taken up by um by okay, so it's 21 by OBS. If I had to guess, this is the spot I need to be at. Yeah. Build up to 124. Nope. I'm one off, I think. Oh no, I'm on. Okay. I almost way miscalculated that jump. Probably shouldn't have sprinted into it, but you know what? That's okay. And you know what? Just for good measure, I'll chop this tree down. Like 423. Yes, okay, I did get it right. Okay. So we have our spot planned. So at this point, we now know, hey, what trees do we need to chop down? Now, is that what I'm going to be doing? Probably not. At least not for a while. Pumpkins there as well. Okay. Perhaps I should sleep and then in the morning go mining. What Y level? What Y level am I at up here? Did I hear a spider? I thought I heard a spider. We are at Y level 116. Okay. Let's go. Oh, sorry. Hit my microphone with my glasses. I think it would be a good idea to go mining. 100 and negative 500. So, our objective here is going to be get iron and at the same time, one, get a bucket of water. Or, you know what? We have lava over there that we can take from to get an infinite lava source. We should also get gold and redstone, so that way we can make a super smelter that is controlled by rail. YouTube is not receiving enough. Oh, I am dropping frames like crazy. At least on stream. What's going on there? I'm dropping more frames. Whoa. Hang on. What do you mean you're not receiving enough? Uh-oh. Wow, what's going on? Okay. So hang on. I'm gonna go back to the game. I'm just gonna start moving my head around so that way I can see the frame drops on my phone. Wow, what's going on? Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. Okay, hang on. I'll cease the motion. Open studio. Okay. It looks like we are sending a more consistent bitrate now. I think I just have to wait that out. Back to the game. Hopefully, we don't have that kind of frame drop problem again. But we've had it twice today so far. So, knock on wood that it doesn't happen again. I probably should get this copper. Just because I want to start incorporating it into builds. At the very least, I want to practice. Yeah, it looks like the bitrate issue is gone. Oh no. I want to get rid of this water. Let me actually grab a source block of it. There we go. Haha. Oh, dang it. Onward we go. Oh, well, not very far. Let's do some cleanup, get this coal. And this copper, I guess. how many of these fucking things am I gonna encounter? Hi. Okay, you suck. Still need a shield, don't I? Holy shit. This coal vein goes deep. Okay, we'll be good for a while. Although I guess we really only need it for torches at this point because lava is so accessible as a fuel source. I don't care how unbalanced it is. Being able to use lava as a fuel source and getting that infinite lava source going, that is a great addition to this game. I do not need all this coal, but this is definitely a good spot to get it, if and when I do need it. You fell from pretty high there. Okay. Hello. Oh, I mistimed that. Hello again. I saw you around the corner. For the longest time, I used to play with keep inventory on, which, like, honestly, I don't regret that. Just because, you know what, it makes the game a lot less stressful. It does basically make the stakes of death 0, outside of armor durability being lost. But, you know, I think it's important for people to play this game how they want. But I used to play with it on because I didn't know how to properly, you know, light up a cave so that way I could retrace my steps. So the method I started using is as I'm going through a cave, I deliberately place torches on the right wall. And so as I'm coming back, I just follow the left wall. And that seems to have worked for me. I think that's a pretty common way to do it, so it's not like it's a groundbreaking discovery. But yeah, that's how I do it. It is a bit trickier once you start throwing in, like, going down. And especially since the cave update, where there's a lot of large open areas, because you want to light up those center areas. So I'm wondering if, hey, maybe redstone torches are a good way to line the way, and then regular torches just you use those to light up areas. But yeah, no, just follow the left torches. Crap. Well, that was a failure. Obviously up here, you know, I can see my way back up. So I don't feel the need to be as deliberate with my torch placements, but yeah. If you have any other methods, let me know. Okay. Back up here with a little bit more iron. Let's see, please nothing spawn, please nothing spawn, please nothing spawn, please nothing spawn. Cool, 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 cool. Nice one. I bet I looked real cool doing that. Yeah, you're not going to be able to get up here. Okay, they might be able to get up here. Idiot. Complete unforced error, by the way. Still no spiders. And what to do about that? So we'll let those cook. Oops. Put the rest of these torches in the dump chest. As we will with these, and this, and this, and that. Still trying to figure out the sorting system I have going. 12. Yeah, we'll just make a bunch of signs. Ah. Wait. Trying to be too cute with the design of this thing. Oops. Did I spell that right? I did. Leaf litter. Vegetation. Wood. I believe this is just dirt. And then something I'm going to do here is replace the top line with spaces to prevent me from right-clicking in and accidentally typing E, which I'm prone to doing. So we are stone. Wow, I really spelled stone wrong. You know what? Maybe I make this our dirt here. Here's what I'll do. First of all, make an iron axe. Let's you know what? Let's focus on the on this chest system here. Let's make a shield because I'm in pretty dire need of a shield. I'll hold the torches for now, just for light. Dump. Holy. Still getting used to this keyboard. I have a feeling I'm gonna need another double chest of dirt. Let's put all the dirt in the top one first, and then we'll just call this dirt 2. We definitely won't need a second wood chest. I'm not even convinced that we need a double chest for wood. sand, clay, gravel, flint. You know, in the instance that we had to deal with that. Which is entirely possible. Okay. Now here's where we go. Stone. Let's go to our wood. Let's grab a bunch of it. Let's turn this strip log into some planks. I'm just gonna, you know what? This is a long-term project. I can get away with having a bunch of chests on hand. Let's break this down. I want to get a lot more string. I don't know why I'm using coal here. I could be using all of this leaf litter. Because each stack will get me... forget, will it get me 32? Or will it get me 16? Because my guess... Let's take a couple of those to test this hypothesis. And, you know, we can afford another furnace. Okay, yeah, it should yield 32, maybe. Because if 4 yields 2, then we would expect 64 to yield 32. Yep. Yeah, so that should honestly... Man, this is kind of busted. Okay. I just know it's going to be a problem. Die right. Granite. And Dan. And site. Also get a chest going for ores and valuables. Or keep the naming scheme consistent. Oh, wait, hang on. This would be stone, too. This would just be cobblestone. Okay, I almost slept out of habit. But what I need to do is I need to go out there. I need to find some spiders. I'm also going to take care of some cows so I can get some more food. But really, it's spiders that I want to find. That's not what I meant. I'll get that fixed at some point. Hang on. Apologies about that. Oh, God damn it. Okay. The baby zombie is not my problem until proven otherwise. You, however. How many of you are there? Have you just been stuck on the mountain accumulating? Okay. Why did you wait so long to fire? May have bitten off a little more than I can chew here. these damn zombies. Oh, hello, creeper. I need to not focus on getting discs right now, because that's going to really hurt me long term. God damn it. No string. Can we just drop one string, please? Hey, skeleton. I got something for you to shoot. Why'd you get unfocused? Come on, man. I have a job for you. Oh my god. Now you miss. Why is it only when there's a creeper in the way that you suddenly become a stormtrooper? Oh my god, stay focused on me. Should beat the shit out of you for that. Holy shit, this is the most annoying skeleton ever. Buddy, you have ADHD. Focus. Oh, yeah, no. I'm done. If you really want to get a bunch of discs, you have to you have to have boats on you. You can't just rely on Skeleton's AI being good all the time, because sometimes it decides that, hey, I want to be shit at everything. But hey, what are you gonna do? Okay. It's not really a great way to get down. This ain't a bad way. This ain't a bad way. Man, neat. This leaf litter stuff is awesome. Let's make you into a smoker. Put some leaf litter for that. Now, I'm not sure how the efficiency compares. I'm not sure exactly how the efficiency compares between a regular furnace and a smoker. I don't know where in my head I got the idea that the efficiency is different. That smokers and blast furnaces are faster, yes, but ultimately less efficient. And it looks like that's actually true. Yeah, there is a little bit of drift. So let's see. So I guess for every 11 items, you need 23 instead of 22. I'm actually going to look this up. Hold, please. I want Minecraft.wiki. Yep. You know, this is nice. I actually didn't know that this was the thing. This was a thing, I should say. Fuel is used at double the rate of regular furnace. So the number of items cooked per fuel stays the same. Okay, so I was wrong. Don't know where I got that idea. But that's okay. Let's make some more scaffolding. It's nice. Put this in the vegetation chest. Then I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back. Okay. Apologies for the delay. But I had to do, it's called laundry. It's called We Do a Little Bit of Laundry. All right. So now, I mean, I guess we go back to doing what we were doing. Get through our diamond shovel. Yeah. Excuse me. Trying to adjust in my seat, and I'm like, whoa, throwing my mouse all over. Probably gonna need at least a couple of those. I'll make a couple more because there's still a lot of dirt to be dealt with. There's also a lot of wood to be chopped. So let's make that. Then it's not really worth it to have my diamond chest plate on, is it? So let's craft an iron one. Maybe I should get through this stone axe at least. In the meantime, I'm actually gonna take down all this bamboo because we definitely don't need all of it. What time is it? It's only 2. It's not even 2, actually. Still have plenty of time. Just thinking of going until around 3, so we'll see how that shakes out. You know what? It's actually gonna work out fairly nicely because I'll in about an hour I'll have another load of laundry to finish up, and that'll take us to around 256. So it'll actually work out perfect. So I guess what I want to do right now is I'm gonna just chop down all the trees that encroach into the big square that I have while trying to preserve the rest of the trees. Why am I mining that with a pickaxe? For now, I'm actually just gonna clear my inventory of anything that might even tempt me into not using my fist. He says, breaking leaves with a sword. So I guess first of all, let's just try and make this into as clean a separation as we can. I do also want to clean this up. The very least, replace all the superficial netherrack with dirt, just because it it doesn't look great as of now. just take this tree down. And this one. I'm not going to say that every time I take down a tree, but we're going to be taking a lot of trees down. There we go. We'll allow that tree to decay. Let's go back to base camp. Let's get these. I do really like the music toast. This thing up here. I do really appreciate that they added it. You know, we've been at this for a little while, so you're probably wondering, you know, what purpose is this project serving? And there isn't really a firm purpose that it's serving. It's more so that, you know, if I want to do stuff like landscaping, I'll probably want, you know, a bunch of dirt to work with. And so how else am I going to do that except get a bunch of dirt via digging it? So that's what I'm doing. I don't really have any specific builds in mind. I think I'm going to keep a document on my phone that's just like, if I'm at work and I think of something, you know, I can write it down and then look at it when I get home or otherwise. I can maybe look up some inspiration and then figure it out from there. You know, having that document could be really important because then it could give me ideas of like, hey, this is a resource that I just thought of. Oh man, I'm at my office and I'm like, oh man, I need clay, or I need bricks, or I need terracotta, which are all just clay. But my point is, you know, maybe there's something that I just need to get, and I just don't think of it at the time, and then, or I think of it at the time, and then I what'll often happen is I'll just forget what I was gonna get. And, you know, then I come into a world and I'm like, well, I don't know what to do here. And then I just log out. So I think to keep this world alive, you know, I'll want to have a document like that to keep ideas, you know, in one place. Still have a lot of trees to chop down. It would appear that I have to go to the be right back screen again, because after a few more trees, I'll be right back. I'll get to the end of this axe first. Okay. Be right back. Apologies for the delay there. I am back for about an hour. TDS Daily Defense, how's it going? How have you been? Good to hear. Good to hear. Good to hear. Today's just kind of a different stream. CPVPing. Interesting. Not sure what that means. I don't have sprint. Crystal PvP. Can't say I've heard of it. Do tell. Play multiplayer world or single player? This is a single player world that I'm just running. Started it back on Thursday. Played it for a few hours Thursday. Then what else? That was all I did on Thursday. Then on Friday, continued it for 3 hours. Then I went to that beta world with VOD. And then today been playing on here for a couple hours now. Gonna give it another hour and then I'm gonna head out for the day. But I got some other things to get done. But yeah, it's a single player world, 1.21.7. Gonna try and keep it updated to the most current version, as Sodium and Iris release. Wasn't playing with shaders initially, but Iris was updated, and Sodium was as well to 1.21.7. So, do you got premium or no? Premium. I can't say I do. Can't say I have premium, no. Hey, thanks for hanging out. I'm I'm not sure when my next stream will be. I'll be scheduling a live stream at some point once I know that. But thanks for stopping by. There goes that diamond shovel. See you later, man. Whoops. I need to get a little plugin that puts my coordinates in the top left at all times because having to go into the F3 menu is getting a little tiring. I'll write that down. Whoops, sorry. Coordinates HUD. I know Zero's minimap has an option like that, but I mean, like, if I don't have to use a minimap, I won't. Oops. One more thing of leaves, and then one plank. Get those back in there. Bamboo. Vegetation. Got plenty more of that. Cobblestone. Why is the birch planks in there? Let's dig all the way to stone around the perimeter. You don't want these leaves here. Oh, hello. Oh, you know what? At least you didn't break blocks in the outside of where we're going to be digging. It honestly kind of helped. Okay, well, I need to go get more iron shovels. Oh crap. I don't have my shield on. That could have been way worse. Alright, we filled our first dirt chest. I think I dug a little too deep. My initial goal was Y90. Deepest I have dug is Y82. I think I have a secondary goal that's deeper than that. I think 64 is my secondary goal. So we'll just kind of keep doing this, but really I just want to expose a layer of gray around the entire thing. Okay. And then one last layer. Hello, coal. More coal. Almost done. You two are just dicks. Oh, there's 3 of you. How did you miss? What if I just... Thank you. Okay. Okay, so... Neat. They change it so that way Bad Omen is just a potion now? I kind of appreciate that. Makes timing raids a little easier. For now, I'll do that. Okay, let's get down to this. You know what? Let's call it there. Okay. Let's sort the dump chest, which kind of defeats the purpose of a dump chest, but hey, you don't judge, right? Just make a fuck ton of torches. Okay. Let's get through these shovels. And then I think we should probably focus on some progression in the game, right? Just maybe. Because it would be very nice to get some enchantments going. Would be nice. I just realized the rain is probably absolutely destroying the compression on the live stream. I'll be sure to explore that here in a second. Okay. At this point, I think it's time we take a break from this project and really work on progression in the game. Something that I should have been focusing on a lot earlier, but, you know, can't change the past. Take the coal. The book, need this. I'm also going to steal a lot of this leaf litter just because it is a very, very nice fuel source to have. Take some of the dirt back. Okay, make some sticks. Make some torches. Why did I say it like that? Homebound I go. So, thinking about where we are progression-wise, and yes, I am actually going to be using the achievements pane. So, we need obsidian. To do that, we need to make a nether portal. To do that, to make making a nether portal nice and simple, I'm going to craft 2 buckets, get some lava, make an infinite source. From there, probably didn't even need to make 2, probably only needed to make 1, but I'll live. From there, what I'll do is I'll just stack obsidian in the right spot, in the right spots, by taking, what was I going to say? Taking lava, placing it, the speedrunning technique, but not in a pool. I guess I should clarify. And then I think I have a decent amount to get started. But I'm going to create another portal. Let's get some purple dye. I really should get a minecart system set for our excavation project. Okay, I think I parked my boat somewhere over here. Yeah. Then I just have to go. Oh, I heard you. Yeah, I heard you too. Oh, I see you. I hear you too. Oh, I see you. And I see you. And I see my home. And I'm going to set my spawn point. First, I want to make my bed purple. It's nice. It's a color of luxury. Or so I'm told. I still need to do this project. And by this project, I mean making a full staircase. Kind of got distracted with the excavation project. Here are tools. Let's fill the rest with leaf litter. Blocks. Oh wait, we already have enough obsidian. Oh, neat. Guess let's put these in the tools. Do we have any sticks available? No, but we do have a spot for more leaf litter. We don't have any sticks. Well, that's a shame. Let's change that. We go. Okay, and then we'll just do 6. Yeah. Okay. First row. Blocks. Second row. Miscellaneous. Third row. Mob drops. Column 2. Farming / vegetation. Then it's tools, then valuables. Discs. And then leaf litter. I'll just do fuel. So we'll actually these guys in there as well. We have a flint. We need a steel. We now have a flint and steel. Let's take this out of the coal chest, put it in the fuel, fire, that which I desire. Oh, wait, we can finally do something that I wanted to do initially. We now have a lava light fixture. Isn't that nice? Should we get this project taken care of? It's probably not a bad idea. Well, that was pretty easy. That's how you know we're rolling in it. I'm putting in the corners. Should probably grab some fences and gates to prevent stuff from wandering in. And by that I mean I should make some fences. Let's see. Probably want 2 gates and 6 fences. Okay. And then something I'm going to do here is I'm going to get a couple pressure plates. And okay. Let's go in here. Bang. Oh no. This is an awful biome to spawn in. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to baby-proof this area. I guess as much as you can baby-proof hell. And then, once I get this done, I'm going to call it a day. So isn't that fun that I leave on the cliffhanger that is entering the Nether for the first time? let off the shift key for half a second and saw my life flash before my eyes. Just, you know, let's create an area that's just flat, large flat area, and then I'll get some walls, make sure we don't fall off and die. Because to be totally honest with you, falling and dying is the last thing I want to do at this point in the game. If I'm going to be using basalt, I'm making it straight up and down. I'm not going to have sideways basalt randomly. Just, you know, give this area some walls. Whew. I thought that was an opening in the ground. My heart just sank. Great time to reload all the shaders. Let's create a spot for some stairs here. Okay. Back up we go. I need more cobblestone, which I will be seeing an abundance of eventually when I finish up. I don't think I'll ever be able to finish that mountaintop removal project. I think that'll just be an ongoing project basically forever on this world, or however long I play on it. So, yeah. Oh, choppy frames. already have one. Get some more stone. I hear you. There we go. Yeah, let's go back in. Oh no, I don't like that. Not now. We need 3 more. Seven, which we have. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Half a stack. Which we are a little bit short of. I think that's a warped forest over there. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. Okay? I think we have enough cooking. Ooh, nice. You have one extra. All right. Oh, hey. It's pretty neat. Let's go ahead and light it up. Hey, that's it's pretty neat. Okay. Well, cool. That's all the time I have. So, yeah. Don't know when my next stream is going to be, but I'm going to figure that out and schedule it. This is the end of the 3-stream long play. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take 3 straight streams, cut all the gameplay clips together, and put them in as a long play and put them on the bonus channel. If you're on that channel now, you can subscribe to my main channel. That's where I stream these. And yeah, so that concludes parts 1 through 3 of this world. Next time, I definitely plan to, and when I say next time, I mean streams, I plan to explore the Nether, do some more mining, really get a stranglehold on resources, and then hopefully by the end of the next long play, I'll have defeated the Ender Dragon. But I'm not very fast when it comes to playing this game, so that might be stream number 7 or 8. We'll see. For now, though, that's all from me. Thank you very much for hanging out. To anybody who watches these live, thank you very much. Leave a like, subscribe, do the thing. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Bye-bye. And then, yeah, so that's all I got for the stream. So,